You too. If your life has been spent with Jesus, but you don't have much further. Somebody just begin to tell him, oh, it's awesome, almighty, the journey of happiness. You said could be. Morning, you TikTok. You guys gotta follow me to YouTube. How pure as gold. The Lord's Supper will be your soul. Good morning, good morning. The hand of the Savior will be the streets of purest gold. Good morning. The Lord is good to me. Because my cough is gone. My sinus is under control. He's a good God. After all this time sick. All this time with a cough. I didn't even have a cold. I just had a cough. My sinus. My sinus. Oh my Lord, oh my Lord, oh my Lord. Bless the Lord, oh my soul. On all. We just magnify him today. And all that is about him, bless his holy name. Bless his holy name today. Bless the name of the Lord. He's worthy. He's wonderful. He's beautiful. He's magnificent. He wakes you up this morning and he puts you in your right mind. You could have been otherwise minded. You could have been somewhere else. You could have been in the morgue. You could have been in the hospital. You could have been past and gone. But because of his goodness, because of his mercy, and because of his grace, you're here this morning to worship. To worship him, to glorify him, to magnify him, to put him first in your life. He is worthy of double honor today. He is He's worthy of all your praise, all your honor. I know people twist him around and make him into their idol. But the Lord is good and is merciful today. You know who the Lord is to you. He's in your heart. He's not what people said he is. He's what you said he is. He's in your heart. Things may not look how you want them to be. But you'll get there. You will get there. Whatever it is that he wants for you, he will get it to you. The next hand to shake is in the hands of the Savior. The next step you take will be the streets of purest gold. We don't think that one day We're going to go and meet our Savior, whoever we want him to be. One day, this life is very short. We want to think that is long. It's not long. By the time you turn around, you go, oh, wasn't I just out of school the other day? You're married, have children, and the children are grown and they are gone and don't pay you any attention. Today, housekeeping will be caring. Because nowadays people don't care anymore. And the people who you expect to care about you, they don't care about you. Whether your children, your wife, or your husband, they don't care about you. I was on the lawnmower the other day. And in the Florida here, we have this ditch that leads the water. And I was trying to go across the ditch to go to the other side to cut. But the lawnmower gets stuck in the ditch. And I could not move it out. And all the people that pass, I'm living on a busy road here. All the people that pass, nobody stops and says, ma'am, do you need help? Because our people always help somebody else. I see people making fence and our color stop and do their own fence. And nobody stopped to help me. And one little young man, well, he's a grown man because he lives. One grown white man stopped and says, ma'am, do you need help? And he stopped and take the riding lawnmower out the ditch. Lift it up. It's strong, it's young. I can't do that. And put it. And nobody. Do we care anymore about people? Are we our brother's keeper? When Cain had slew Abel, and when the Lord had said to Cain, Cain, where is your brother? His blood cry out from the earth to me. What did Cain say? Am I my brother's keeper? I don't know. Am I my brother's keeper? But are we our brother's keeper? Do we care anymore? I saw this young man running after this little girl, and car was going by, and the little girl was running. Oh my gosh, I was so proud of her. And she picked up her feet and she really stretched them because the man came out of the van trying to get the little girl. And the little, I think she was 11. And she's talking to her mother on the phone. And the mother is calling the police. And nobody stopped to say, are you okay? What's going on? We are not our brother's keeper anymore. And then when we hear that, oh, R.I.P., R.I.P., I don't want nobody saying no R.I.P. my way. The only thing we can say, oh, we don't want to get involved. Somebody's running down a little girl. You don't look to see what's happening. And the poor little baby picked up her foot and she was just stretching her legs. Oh my goodness. And calling her mother at the same time to say this man, and the man came out of the van. Somebody was driving the van and he was running down the little girl. I saw it here on TikTok. And he was running down the little girl to catch the little girl. And the poor little baby, 11-year-old, was so smart enough to be calling her mother, telling that somebody was chasing her. Come out of a van. Why are you coming out of a van to chase a little girl? And the little girl, let me tell you, that little girl was just going. She could run a marathon. Because she started to walk, and when she walked, the man picked up pace. So she's smart enough to know that he was coming after her. Because she picked up pace, and there he go, he picked up pace also. Are we a brother's keeper? Why we are not more vigilant of things? Why we don't look to see things? We don't look to see things that are happening. But you know, I am always looking to see. I want to see, are you okay?
You said in your word,
You know, what are you doing?
that you never leave us nor forsake us, nor to see your children begging for bread.
I know sometimes people lose their life in that aspect.
I'm about to encourage
But you know
somebody
something?
to tell them, ride out the storm.
Everybody have a cell phone these days that you don't have to go run home to get to the phone to call the police. Everybody have a cell phone. Little baby going to school have a cell phone. Sometimes I just don't laugh because they are playing games. Not even notice that the bus is there. Everybody have a cell phone. Are we a brother's keeper?
Your ship has lost
You don't know that the person next door not eating.
and the storm.
You don't know that you don't try to find out anything.
Unites all
You don't try to find out anything about anyone. It's just me.
you store.
And it's just so pitiful. Because first time people used to care. People used to cook and bring food over. People used to bake and take an extra cake over to a neighbor. People used to buy things and take an extra thing over. Because you know, yes, we live in a city. And people think that, oh yes, you live in the United States, everything is fine. It's not so. Because people have this assertion that you live in the United States, you're rich. You're not rich. United States is all bills. On the day you can't pay your bills, you're out and you're whining. The United States is all bills. And people in other countries sit down and think that, oh yes, I'm going to the United States. When you come here, it's a different thing. Don't let anybody put things on the credit card and come home and show you and said, oh, this is what they're not do. They have to come home and work like a horse in order to pay those credit card bills. To get money to come out there to show off. And buying all these designer duds to say yes. Life in the United States is not all bed of rose. It is not all bed of rose. And when you say that, they said, oh, come, you live there, why don't you go home? If you live in a place, you live in England, you live in Canada, you live in wherever, and you live there for years, what are you going to do? Just get up and pack your things up and just leave? No. No. But not like when you live in the Caribbean or in wherever, people care. And the minute the Caribbean people come to the United States or Canada, they are a different breed of people. They're not the same like they was when they back in the Caribbean. They start doing the things. They change. You know, you would cook a whole pot and everybody eat, and although you don't have it, you will put everybody would. You come to America because it's so hard. People don't have any time for you. People don't give you anything. because they're too busy working 3 and 4 jobs. They come home, they got to gone again. They can't even stay in the place where they live to enjoy it because they have to be going.
But you keep on saying that it will be soon.
Maybe they don't have any money. If you don't have any money, you can't go back. There's a lot of things why people don't want to go back. There's a lot of things that people don't want to go back. People do crazy things and run away and they can't go back. But people who, I wish I had money, I'll go back. I know. But everywhere you go, there is crime. And to me, I don't think that the crime is isolated. No, not true. I don't think the crimes are isolated. I think the crime is isolated because people do things and then Jamaica people don't play. They're going to get you one way or the other. Because I have family live there and nothing happened to them. I go there, nothing happened to me. But if you go and trouble somebody, take their money, steal their things, and do all kind of things, they're going to come for you. They don't play. They're going to come for you. And they're going to come for everybody around you. That's how they do it. And people are in foreign country and sending for them to do bad deeds to people. You see. I don't think it's just, randomly that they just go on anybody. Because I know a lot of people there and nothing happened to them. They know what they're doing. They know who they are targeting. They know who they are targeting. I heard one man said that as I said, depends. People run away from place. Depends on what they do. People run away because people are after them. They do things and people are after them and they don't want to go back. On the other hand, I don't care. I go when I want to. Because I don't do anybody anything. And everybody come here and love it. You go to school, you can get a good job, you can get buy a car easier than you get in the Caribbean, get a house easily. And the things in the United States are easily achieved than in the Caribbean. You can get a house, a car, and little money down. And I bought my first car. I didn't have any money down at all. I just go to the lot and say I need a car. I couldn't even drive. And I get my friend to go there and take it off the lot and park it in my yard. And every day I keep going to work and take bus. And I call my friends and I say, I have a car, please come and teach me to drive. Because in Canada and in England, you don't have to able to drive. You got train, you got bus, you got, what I mean. But here, you have to have a car. And I taught myself to drive, go to my restrict and go to my license. So it's easy. Things are easily attained here in the United States. And that's why people like it. But it's a hard place to be. I was telling somebody, I said, when I came here, they were working for $4.50 worth the minimum wage. And people don't understand. So people from back then don't get any money. The minimum wage. Yeah, which is good. And it is still hard whether you're born here or you don't born here. Because to attain or to achieve anything, you have to work hard. Because nobody gives you anything. Nobody gives you anything here free. I work my tushy out. I have to work hard. And I still don't. Yeah. You're not getting anything free. You just got to work. And I love to work. Free from all shame and and it's so bad when you work and then people got to come and steal it, and because we work so hard for things. You don't see anybody have anything and think they don't work. There are some little young guys, and I tell you, oh my goodness, they work. Them are the one they're not making the house. Oh my Lord, they work, they work, they work. Anything that they're doing, they're working hard to achieve it. And that's the thing. Whatever you set your mind to, you can achieve it. Go back to school, get an education, start a business, work, work, work. You can achieve it. That's the only thing. You can achieve what you set out to do. But it's not that it's not hard. It is hard. If you have a partner, if you have a husband or a wife, with two income, but when you only have one income with one person, it's double hard. And especially some people with children. And that's why when I go to church, I always buy at Publix here. They have buy one get one free. So I don't eat a lot of things. So the one you buy one get one free, you get two, and I put the one in the bag, and I take it to church, and I give it. Because you don't know, somebody needs something, and who you can bless with something. And you can bless people, but some people say, "No, I want all designer thing," and they are not grateful. It depends on your salary. Very good. Send me some money. I don't have any money. Oh my Lord. And that's good. That is so good. I'm proud of you. But not everybody. There are a lot of people with children, and especially you have them like staggering like that. There's a lot of people with children who are not doing so good. And I'm glad when people do good. You can achieve anything. Go to school, do it. And I told my children, I said, go to school, better yourself. My granddaughter now is in university trying to get a nursing degree. By the time she's 25, she'll be coming out with a master's in degree. It's good. So I like to see people stay and stay home and achieve what they want to, instead of running up and down. I don't know about that. I don't know. Where are they giving it? I'll go get some. They're not, but they supposed to do immigration reform and close all those down borders with a gate and close it around and do the reform. And the people that are here, give them the papers, set it out, and then close the borders. Because everybody's leaving the country from where, and coming here, and how much can you take in? Everybody country, because the country is bad, you got no. You know, so, and some of them feel like they can come in and get anything. But they got to do the immigration reform. But, nobody can get along. They don't get along. Oh, really? I never heard of that. They're taking advantage of the government. Oh my Lord! And then we here can't get health care. Oh my God! That's why they want to come to the border. They have to put a grip on it. Give them a temporary paper, let them go and work, and so the government don't have to be responsible of taking care of them. And close the border, you know, close it. Ah. It's by design. Well, oh yeah, I guess everything is. And there's a lot of people coming through there from all different countries. It used to be the Mexican coming and crossing. Now it's all different people. But I can say the Mexican, they do work though. They work hard. They work so hard. They work hard. My Lord, they will build up a house here in 1 month. And you see people, greeting my darling. You see people living in the house. They ain't going back. No, that's not any good. They won't go back. Bless the Lord, my dear. They're not gonna go back. Well, you know, if you taste the good life, and you know, because although America is hard, you're not gonna go back because life here is different. You work, but you buy things, and things are hard in Jamaica or in the Caribbean, wherever. So they're not gonna go back. Oh, okay. They're not gonna go. And you know, America always been a place where people, well, maybe she's a citizen. You know, America always be a place where people keep coming from the end of time. People were coming. I have this Jewish friend, and her mother sit down and tell me when they were coming. She said they come with $50, and they won $50 bring all the family through because they have to show $50 when they. That's way back. And she said they show $50. And when they come in with the $50, they run back to the fence and they push it to the fence, and that person use the $50 and come in. And that's how they come into the way back in the 1918, 16, I don't know, way back there. And she said they use the $150 and everybody come through. You know, so people always come into the United States. It is a place that they don't turn people back, you know. There's so much people. And if you ask people and look back in their family lineage, they're all from somewhere. There are so much different races that's blending and mixing, and they don't stop. It's just that it get overwhelming. In our city, you can't even come out of your yard. It takes so long to come out. There's so much people moving here in Florida that it's not funny because people, it's hard. But nothing stayed the same. People have to be going to and fro. And by all means, people has been going to and fro from a very long time. People move. It used to be people used to go to England, in Jamaica. I remember my niece, my nephew, my cousins, and leave and go to England. And England was open where people were going. Um, it's very crowded. It's very crowded, and some of them are very rude. Oh, it's very crowded, and some of them are very, very rude. I can't come out my yard, and my yard is like sometimes it take me 10 minutes before I get out because I'm on a semi-main road, and I can't get out there. Thank you.
We praise your name, Jesus.
But we only have to make the best of it and be your brother's keeper. If we love each other, everything will be nice and fine like it used to. But we are getting some different kind of people that you're scared. I have my neighbor. I think they're from Venezuela or something there. Yeah, Miami was. Yeah, oh yeah, flooded in Fort Lauderdale. I'm a little north of there. And my neighbor jumped my 6-foot fence, come over my yard to steal at night from Venezuela. So no matter where they come from and they want to be bad, they're going to be bad. And I don't have anything. All I have is guava. I used to have papaya. I have mangoes. But they're trying to steal my water pump. That's from my sprinkler system because they want it in their yard. And I don't know. And it doesn't work like that. But people are always doing unscrupulous things, no matter where they're from. I have a 6-foot high fence, and they're still coming over it. But we have some water here. We had some. I was going to another little town over where I live here, and oh my goodness, I was going to get my mammogram, and the flood on the street. And when I get there, they said, "Oh, you didn't have an appointment." All that water I drove through to get there. So they make appointment for the other day, and it's not like I love mammogram anyway. That's something I don't like. But it was over with in 10 minutes. But we had some water here that was like, oh my word, my golly, it was awful. The streets were like, but you know something? And by the time I get there and get back and the rain stopped a little bit, the water was dissipate. The water gone. It all dry up. And they make the drain off. And the drain off was full. It flooded with the street things. But I don't know if they're hoping something. And by the time I get back out of the doctor's office to come down, the street was all no water. So they maybe open some drain or something because they can open the drain. At one time, the street was so flooded, and we have a sea something canal. and it leads right to the ocean. And the catfish, it was the canal was flooded, and the catfish came out of the pond and was walking on the street on their tail. I have never seen a catfish walk. Oh my golly. And people were just picking up catfish. The catfish was walking on their tail. And people came out of the car and picking up catfish on the street. And that was in, I think it was 2020, I don't know, 2005, I think, or 6. The catfish was on the tail walking. I stopped the car and I look and I go, oh my golly, I've never seen anything like that in my life. But people were stopping and picking them up who eat catfish. But I don't think I want to eat catfish. But it's fun in our city. People are moving here and the houses. There you go. Tap the screen. Thank you, my darling. People are moving here because the houses are big. The houses are so big, and the land. Oh my goodness, the land are like. I'm going to sell my house because now I get too tired to cut lawn and all that. But they have a lot of room, and the rooms are big, and you got big place. It's just so nice. It really is nice, and that's why a lot of people move in here. They're moving to because the houses up north, they don't have a lot of room, and most people are living in apartments, and they are so crowded and clustered. But they come down here and they buy the house cash because they sell their place up north and they come down here. I know. Yesterday I was walking with a lady, and she said she want to move back up because it's too hot down here. She said she liked the 2 or 3 different climates. She said Florida is always hot. It's very hot. Right now it's a little cool down, but wait until July and August and September and even going into October. Oh my God. It is so hot. You can't go outside. So I don't walk. Yeah, in Florida. I don't walk. If I come out early and I walk 6 o'clock or 6:30, and by 7:30 I'm back home because it's too hot to go out. Oh, you love the heat? You're young. I don't want the heat. It's too hot. Oh my God, no, I can't do it. And to cut the lawn, I have to cut the lawn early. I do 2 days in cutting the lawn. It's so hot. I cut the lawn. Oh. A lot of people love it because they are in the cold from a long time, and they're moving down here, and they like it. I like the spring, and I like the fall. When it cools down, oh my God, I would walk all 50 miles. In the fall, I walk 5 miles a day. I walk 2.5 miles up and 2.5 miles down in the fall. But in the summer, I can't do it. I can't. It is too hot. Yeah. The fall and the winter or fall and yeah. The spring is cool. The spring is not hot down here. The spring is nice. Spring is nice. So but the winter down here the winter get a little cold too. We gotta wear our dress up in all our winter stuff. We have our boots. And I look like Barbara, what is the woman named Barbara Cartlet? Barbara Stanwyck. I love that look in the winter. My boots and my long skirt are my My pants pushed down in my boots. I love that. I always dress like Barbara Stanwyck. I love the long skirt and the long boots. My woman. I love that. So I put my long skirt on to go to church and my boots. Yeah, I love it. And then if I'm going out, then I put my boots and my skinny pants stuff down in it. I love that. But I would really love New York in the winter because I live in Canada for so long too. And it's I love the winter. I really do. I don't like it outside, but I love that you change your clothes. I love the changing of the clothes. I love when you gotta wear winter clothes. And in Florida is like the same thing all the time, you know, because you get in your car and go and you get in where you're going. You have the same clothes all the time. And you have some people even put on their shorts because some people like the winter and it can't get cold enough. It's not as cold for them because they moved from up north to here, so they like it. But I like a little change. I like to put on a turtleneck sometime in the winter and a jacket or something. Seldom. When I was living in Fort Lauderdale, I used to do that and go to work. But it was nice. I love it. I love the changes. And they have a lot of things, not really in the city that I live in, but they have a lot of things for young people to do. They go to the ocean, and the ocean in Fort Lauderdale and in West Palm Beach. Uh, oh, come on, it's a bomb diggity. It is so nice. The ocean is beautiful. The water up here, the water is filthy, but in Fort Lauderdale, the water is nice, and the summer people spend a lot of time on the by the ocean. You were driving. I never hear that one. Really? Oh my God! Oh my Lord! Oh my Lord! No! I drive. I don't like to drive with my window down because it gets so dusty and dust in my car. But oh my Lord! Yeah, I have to drive with the AC on. I drive with the AC on. I have to put the AC on. If it's cold, then I don't put the AC on. But there's a lot of people. I have a neighbor over there, and he have this convertible car. He was a doctor in the army, and he bought this convertible in his old age. And he put his thing down, and he's blasting his music, and he's going on. And I met this man at Walmart. He bought a BMW convertible, and he wanted music, and yeah, they have those cars that they drive in the summer and put it down and they enjoy. Have fun. I can't take the heat. I can't. I don't like water. Oh my God. So you gotta get a convertible. so you can put it down and just go. Get a convertible and just let it all hang out. And ride up and down. My dog would love that. I used to ride with my dog in my car and I opened the window. And they just... And then one day my dog jumped out of the car through the window. So I put it down a little bit and put the baby security lock on. He jumped out on the main road and running across the road. So I don't drive with it down anymore because they're crazy. I know. We have those black ones that love bug, we call them. The black ones that itch together. And they will get in your car. And you know, one evening I was driving, I think I went to my daughter's house. And I was coming back. It was a little bit getting dark. And my window was down and I said, let me put my window up in case something. And the minute I put my window up, there was this thing go clap on my window. When I look, it was one of those long-legged green frogs. Oh my God, I almost have a tissue fit. Because I'm scared of everything. That frog jumped right on my window the minute I closed it. It would have jumped right in my car. Or maybe slapped me in the face or the neck. So I don't drive with my window down. Because we have too much things that are going to jump. Oh yeah, we have the frog and those big lizard and the birds. They don't know where they're going. Oh, the what do you call those roads? I don't know. Palmetto bugs. I don't know. I know they have some big ones that fly up and down. I think they call those the palmetto bugs. I don't know what they call. I haven't seen a roach in a very long time. Yeah. But they have the little tiny one. You know, the palmetto bugs are, yeah. The palmetto bugs are much easier to get rid of than the little baby teenager, they call those. The baby teenager ones that you get from the grocery store in the brown bag. Oh my God. Those get in your house and you can never get rid of them. But the palmetto bugs, they fly and you spray them or whatever and they die. You don't have a lot of them like the little teenager one you get from the store. Those hide in those creases and they breed up. And they breed thousands of them at a time. And so it's very hard to get rid of them. But my thing is the big iguana lizards. They live in my yard and they take it over. Yeah, I have those big iguana lizards. Not the big, the big one that lives in Fort Lauderdale in Pembroke Pines. But these are about 9 inches, maybe, with a tail, maybe a foot, you know. But I'm still scared of lizards. I'm not a lizard person. Yeah. I'm gonna take one and put it on my page. And some of them have different colors. And you have some with them tail, it looks like frogs. The tail rolls right up like that. And some of them, they crawl the wall And they're on top of people's houses. They're on top of the houses looking down. I don't like them. I don't like them at all. But, and we have rabbits. I was walking this morning and I saw the rabbits, and we have a squirrel. Oh God! And don't talk about the squirrel. This squirrel eat all my hockey. This squirrel eat all my mango. This squirrel eat all my papaya. This squirrel eat everything I plant outside. I eat it. Guava. Oh God! Yes, my berries. I have Barbados cherries. They eat them all. I tell them to leave a couple for me. Just take and leave a couple. But they eat everything. But I love them and I feed them. I feed the birds. I feed the lizards. I feed the squirrel. They give up bread at church and I bring it and I feed them. They have to eat something too. And then I start feeding put the bread out, and the rabbit start walking up and down with the bread, taking it to his hole. We have to, they have to eat too. They have to eat too. We feed all these things. And now they are building the houses so fast that they are tearing down their habitat and they have nowhere to go. The poor rabbit, they have nowhere to go. And they cover them up under I feel so sorry for them. They're tearing down all the habitats. And then they end up in your yard because we have the snakes, and the snake come in your yard, and because they're tearing down their habitat. And so we have lots of snakes, we have rabbits, all of that come in your yard and eat all the stuff that you have. I put a plant out there, beets. I plant beets in the back. And I wake up and all the leaves from the beets are gone. They eat it. Anything you plant, medicinal stuff, they eat it. And I said that's the reason why a lot of people don't plant a lot of stuff in their yard, because they don't get any of it. You don't get anything from these rabbits. They eat everything. Let me show you my guava. Oh, mama. So draw me closer, oh closer to you. Draw me closer, oh closer to you. Draw me closer, Lord, oh closer to you. But this is my guava that came off my tree. This is my guava. Guava is so big. It smells up in my house. That's a guava. Oh my God, it's so big. It is so big. But it's so nice. And it smells. Oh my goodness. I have a lot on the tree. Come and get some. They are so big. And I think that's what my neighbor jumped in the fence to come and get it. He said, I asked him. But they are so big. They are so nice. But people think that they got to steal everything. People got to steal everything. I don't know why people got to just, But we live to learn. Oh, where in Florida do you live? Or you still live up? Are you still in Florida now, or you just visited? That's why I love Florida, because we get to plant this thing. They don't plant anything. They don't plant anything. They have a pool ladder, and they put it by the fence and use a picker upper, and anything I plant by their side, they pick it up. They plant nothing. And I think they're from Venezuela. I don't know, somewhere there, I don't know. But they speak Spanish. But they are the worst neighbors. They are the worst neighbor to have. They spend the time looking over my yard instead of doing something. I know. They spend the time watching my yard. So crazy. They spend the time watching over my yard. They don't ask for anything. They just jump the fence. And I just put up a brand new fence. I just pay almost $15,000 for my fence. And they're ruining it. They're gonna tear it down. Yeah, they are so crazy. They are so crazy. But some people you cannot live beside, and you cannot choose your neighbor. But I will get 4 pieces of land to build a house. I want 4 blocks, 2 in front, 2 in the back, and then the street, and then put my house in the middle, so you're not beside anybody. Because people are crazy. Some people don't bother you, but you have some people, they just watch everything you do, and everything you do, they want it. I'm jealous. Oh, you plant a tree. Oh, you do this. But they don't know the Lord. They don't trust the Lord. They don't trust the Lord. They don't trust the Lord. But the Lord is good. The Lord is good. So are you? Is she in Fort Lauderdale? Where is she? Oh, Jacksonville. I have a lot of plants. You could get. I have mango. I have a lot of plants. I have palm trees. I grow everything. I have pots and pots of plants. Begging people to come and take it. Pots and pots of plants. Oh, the stupid thing I have to do. But I can still, yeah. Yeah, I have a lot of things. Oh my goodness. Lots of plants. Lots. Tamarind. I have avocado. Everything I buy and I eat it, I put it in the ground. I plant it. And it grows. I have a beautiful backyard. I plant everything. I have mangoes hanging on the tree, and I have a tree in the front. I have mangoes.
He'll be right there in time for you. Keep on praying.
Because the fruits that they're bringing in this country is full of things that not agree with your body. Yes. I have papaya tree. My papaya tree, one papaya last year. I have 24 papaya and one tree. And I have like 13 papaya trees. I just give. I call people and give it away. So much papaya. And the mangoes, I freeze mangoes and put in the freezer. And it lasts 1 year. Until the trees start bearing again this year. Because I get to find out the mango trees, the mangoes that coming into the country, they put things in there to let them last. And it's not good. They put the balm that they use for dead and they put it in the stem and it makes it have all those white stuff inside of it. So I don't buy mangoes anymore. I just go pick my own. And I love it. And my haki, I don't know if you know what haki is. I just go there and pick my haki. I just pick haki on my tree. One tree have big fruit, and the other one now start getting blossom. Yeah. Look it up. ACKEE. You'll see what it look like. It's like to eat it with codfish, and it's beautiful and nice. And it is so good, so good, so good. Instead of eating all these things that have all these things that are not good for our body, we grow our own stuff. Tomato, I grow my own tomato. Pepper. I have my pepper. I grow all that. And I love it. I love it. I love to grow everything. I love to grow. I love to grow. And we are on colored green, and we have callaloo. I grow my own. Yeah.
I just want to glorify you for your mercies today, God.
I love to grow things.
Depend on you. No one else but you, Jesus. Thank you.
I love outdoor life. It makes me feel good to know you can just go outside and pick something and eat it. Like my guava, my big guava, and it smells so nice, and it's getting soft, and you can go and pick anything you want to. Anyway, I thank you very much for coming on, and I have to